Oh man, that's close. Are you for real?
Yep.
Holy shit. Alright, we good? So we win. What is up, YouTube? We're 50 days out today, so it's going by really quick. It's going by very quick. So I had a little bit of a crisis earlier this week. So I was gonna register for the show, you know, kind of get everything ready and in order. And usually any of these shows that are 2 days, they always do the women on like that Friday and then the guys on the Saturday, right? So I'm like, guys Saturday, cool. I'll fly out Thursday, blah, blah, blah. Like all I had so far was the flights. So I'm looking at the schedule and it was like Thursday, guys gotta check in, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whoa, what? So it turns out I compete on the Friday. So it's not a huge deal, but I had to move the flight up a little bit. And I'm actually one day closer to show than I anticipated. So tomorrow we're 7 weeks out, so we are 50 days away, which if you put it in like that terms, like that's crazy. So things are going really good though. Honestly, I feel like ass most of the time. Food hasn't changed though. It's weird. Food has not changed since that initial carb cycling diet was implemented, and that was like probably 4 or 5 weeks ago. The only thing that's changed is my cardio, as well as supplementation. I don't really touch on my supplementation too much here because, come on now. But supplementation's changed a little bit, so obviously the supplements have changed with dosages as well as compounds and things like that. So that gets a little more intense, and then my cardio, I am up to 40 minutes of stairs per day. So I actually did 20 minutes fasted earlier. So I'm gonna do 20 minutes post-workout, so I'm kind of splitting it up a little bit like that. Makes it a little bit easier. Other than that, my weight's trickling down. I'm still pretty heavy relatively. So 7 weeks out, I'm 214 pounds, which is a low for me. Last year I competed at Universe around 205. So I still have about like 9 pounds to lose, which I might be around there. Hopefully I can be a little bit heavier than 205. If I can be like 207, 208, that'd be awesome. But all in all, things are moving in the right direction. I'm gonna try and put a picture on the frame somewhere of how I'm looking this morning. I checked in with my coach today. He said everything is looking good. We're just gonna go and make sure that we just keep on getting harder, keep on getting better, keep on getting fuller, and keep on chipping away. So it's getting exciting. Like I'm like I said, I'm feeling it. I feel like ass, but at the same time, I'm pretty freaking confident with where I am. And I've never felt like this confident going into a show, especially a national show. So that's it's a pretty freaking good feeling. But with that being said, the workouts have to be intense. So I'm gonna like do some more supersets and whatnot today. I'm gonna try and get a lot of shit done in a small amount of time, basically, because my energy does kind of crash down pretty quick. So the headphones are in. I'm just gonna kind of take y'all along for the workout. I'm gonna kind of touch on it, but not a whole bunch of instructional stuff. I just wanted to show you guys how intense the workout needs to be done, and honestly how I'm looking underneath the hoodie. So I'm always freezing, so once I warm up a little bit, I'll take the hoodie off and we'll kind of train in the tank top. But we got shoulders, a little bit of biceps today, and so that's always a good day. Good day for pictures, good day for pumps, so I'm glad we got Peter filming it today. So we're gonna start with the Arsenal shoulder press and kind of work our way up a little bit in weight there, nothing too crazy. But I'm excited, man. We're gonna hammer this shit out, and we're almost in that final stretch. So after today, 7 weeks until game day. So let's get it. Oh my God, that is so close, bro. If y'all have ever filmed, like I think a lot of people get awkward on camera because like it feels like the camera's so close to them. So it honestly took me so long to get used to it. But we have the Arsenal shoulder press here. I'm not doing as much dumbbell or overhead military press for shoulders as much as I used to. I'm kind of sticking more with machines. One, because I'm getting a little bit weaker, and two, just focus on getting a good contraction. So we're on a plate loaded machine, shoulder press. We're gonna hit a warm-up set of about 15 to 20. And just focus on getting blood in the muscle. So honestly, at this point in prep 2, I don't really have a rep range in mind. I honestly just go until I get a lot of blood in the muscle until it feels good. So I'm gonna hit around 20, but we're just gonna keep on going until we feel good, add a little bit of weight, and I kind of go off feet a little bit more here. So we're definitely gonna do about 3 or 4 sets here, and then we're gonna move on into some more kind of accessory work. All right, so first exercise done. We ended up going to a heavy top set. Like I said, like I wasn't really counting the reps, so I think I did like 20 something. And then we did a double drop back to our warm-up weight. So now that we got some blood in there, we're gonna emphasize those rear delts. So I've said it in some other videos, but those rear delts are really, really important to give you that shape and that kind of 3D look, especially on stage. So as we start getting a little bit smaller, it's really important to kind of create that frame and create that illusion that we're wider up top. So we're gonna hit a rear delt fly. Gonna hit about 15 to 20 reps per set, 3 rounds there as well, and then we're gonna start throwing some supersets in there. Next exercise that we got, it's gonna be a superset. We're gonna do side lateral raises and then easy bar front raises, okay? So we're gonna hit these two back to back, very limited rest in between. So whenever I'm on prep, it's kind of counterintuitive, but I get a lot stronger on my side raises. I think it's because I do them a little bit better because my mind muscle connection is better when I'm leaner. So kind of the same. I'm gonna start with a relatively light-ish weight. And I might go up a little bit, I might go down, we'll see. But we're gonna be hitting, again, pretty high reps, 12 to 15 on both of these. On the front raises, I'm gonna have a little bit of a closer grip just to really focus on that front end kind of by the pec. So they do get hit pretty hard on my chest days, but we're really trying to get 3D and hit all angles of the delts to really make sure that I'm looking full. So I'm getting a little warm, so the hoodie might come off in a minute, and we'll see how I look. So if I don't look like C-Bum in that one video that's all over TikTok and whatnot, then it might go back on. But we're gonna hit 3 to 4 rounds of this. I haven't really decided yet, to be honest. We're just gonna go until we feel good. So we're gonna get after it, and 12 to 15 reps on both, and try and get juicy. Straight in the front raise. Honestly, working out on prep is like so weird because like when you're doing the movement, like it feels really good. I'm like, hell yeah, great pump, great mind muscle connection, great contraction, looking good, feeling strong. And like the second you let go of the weight, it's like someone just kicks you in the nads, like truly, just like curb stomped you. Like you put the weight down and I like want to die. So that's why you just got to keep on going. That's why I'm doing so many reps, because the second you stop, you feel like shit. Ugh. I thought we'd do a little mirror thing. I mean, we can't. Is that weird? No? Weird. So last set on the laterals, I started with 30 and then went to 35. I'm probably gonna go to 40. Go to a top set basically till failure. And then I'm probably gonna go from 40 back to 30, hit a drop, and then from 30, either 25 or 20, and hit another kind of set till failure. Hit all those, so 2 drops, double drop, and then into the front raises. We're just gonna do 1 set pretty much until failure on that. So that's kind of like the heavy hitter of the workout. So just because you're going heavy, don't make it sloppy. Make sure, you know, form is still tight. Make sure you're still controlled. Especially like for me, when I'm getting leaner, it's a lot easier to get injured and kind of mess yourself up when you're messing around with heavier weight. So control is going to be big. Tempo is big. So just always make sure you're handling weight that you can actually handle. So failure, 2 drops. Let's get this shit done. Feeling a little juicy. So now we're gonna go into the front raises until failure. Feeling it. Okay, next exercise, another superset. I kind of mentioned it earlier, we're gonna touch on some buys. So we're gonna go standing, alternating dumbbell press. So basically we're gonna have both dumbbells. I wanna hit my reps on the right, and then my reps on the left, and then my reps together. And then we're gonna go straight into some dumbbell hammer curls. Honestly, sometimes I do them 2 arms, sometimes I do them 1 arm. So we're gonna kind of see how I feel. Like I said, a lot of things are off feel, but hammer curls are one of my favorites. Depends on if I want to do them 1 arm or dual-handed. So rep range, again, I'm gonna try for like 10 each arm there and about 12, maybe 15 on the hammers. We're just gonna go till we feel good, like I said. So about to jump in these shoulder presses right now, and then in the hammer curls. I want to try and say this and not be like arrogant, but whenever I say stuff like this, it's like it's literally just solely like performance based, right? But like I feel really good. So I was just doing my set and I was like, man, like I feel like even knee today versus like the last video that we did, you know, where I was doing arms like I feel like there's such a big difference now, week to week, video to video, and it feels damn good, really does. So I think I kind of touched on like that purgatory phase last video, where whenever you're kind of between like, probably I'd say like 5 and 10 weeks out, you kind of start stressing. You know, you get in your own head if you're, you're going to be ready, if you're going to improve, yada yada yada. But honestly, man, like I'm really just proud of myself for taking like one day at a time, one meal at a time, one training session at a time, and I feel like that's made this process like a whole lot more manageable. Because even at the end of the video, I'm like, yeah, 50 days out, like hell yeah. Like if you take that whole 50 days and try and tackle it once, you're gonna fail. But if I break it down into 50 one-day kind of tasks, then it's not that bad. So that's kind of my biggest advice if y'all are prepping, watching this when you're doing cardio, whatever you're doing, is focus on the task at hand, and then look back. Don't try and look ahead or forecast or whatever, because whatever your goal is, whether you're dieting for a beach vacation or you're dieting for a show or whatever it is, there's deadlines, and then they can always get extended, right? Life happens sometimes, and at the end of the day, like you have to make sacrifices, but at the end of the day, like there's more important things being shredded, and there's more important things than this bodybuilding show. So with that being said, though, like my foot's on the gas now. I'm ready to win, and I'm doing everything I can to put myself in a position to win. But like I said, I'm proud of myself for just being able to kind of separate myself and kind of take it one day at a time. Like I'm not looking up people to see who's doing my show. I'm not worried about who's showing up. I'm not worried about, if I'm going to be ready. Like I'm just going to show up and be my best that I can be. And honestly, try and enjoy the process, because a lot of times you're just looking forward to the finish line and the finished products. But you'll look back on these days and be like, damn, like I can't believe I did 40 minutes of cardio every day. I can't believe I didn't have a cheat meal for 12 weeks. Like you're gonna look back at stuff like that, and that's gonna be like the damn, like that part of the process where you thought it was impossible is gonna be the shit that you're like most proud of, not just the physique. So I think I bought myself some time, so I better get in the second set of this. All right, last superset, we're gonna hit 2 exercises for biceps. So we're just gonna hammer them out. We're gonna do a cable bicep curl and then a regular traditional easy bar curl. This one, the cable curl is kind of moderate in weight. And then on the actual barbell curl, it's a little bit heavier. So if you need to have a little bit of momentum on that, to get the last couple reps out, that's cool. Sometimes I find that I respond better to just getting some load in there and just heavier weight than kind of like picture perfect reps. So you can focus on the nice, clean, quality reps here, and over there they get a little sloppy at the end, then that's all right. So we're gonna hit 3 rounds here, back to back, very limited rest. Just hammer out the biceps, get as much blood into the bicep as we can. For me, keeping the bicep full and having it try and be the same size as my delt is big. So that's why I throw in biceps on my shoulder days. So we got 3 rounds here. Try and have them keep up with the delt, stay full, and then that's it for today. So let's get it, make it happen, make it good. So make sure you're finishing all your workouts on a strong note. Just because we're near the end, don't slack. So 3 rounds here, and then that's it. My goal is to find the weirdest place to outro these videos in every video. But that's today's workout done. They're getting a little bit harder and harder. That's okay. Feeling really good, actually. Like, I feel, it's such a hard feeling to describe. Like, I feel gassed, but at the same time, like, I feel accomplished for getting it done. The workouts are still productive. So I know that I'm kind of close, where I'm kind of like giving it all in the, giving it my all in the gym, and then by the time I leave, my needle's kind of on E, which is really good. Really happy. Like I said, I feel like week to week, video to video, I'm getting leaner and leaner, more vascular, fuller, harder. Overall, just improving, and that's the name of the game. So I have my eye set on the show, just getting better and better over the next 50 days. So it's about to be real, man. Like, it's about to be crunch time. Like, no cardio missed, no meals missed, sleep's got to be on point. Like, at this point, like, it is go the whole way through. But kind of like what I said earlier too, we're taking it one day at a time. So celebrating the little wins, making sure we take care of the little things. So but that's it for today, man. So hopefully you guys liked the workout. Hopefully you guys are kind of seeing some of the progress that I've been seeing and talking about. And we got some exciting things planned, man. So some really cool stuff for when we're a little bit closer to show. You know, just little stuff like, you know, posing, stuff like, you know, booking my hotel, my tans. You know, the last couple workouts here are going to be crazy. So right now I'm just kind of wading through and kind of balancing work, life, you know, yada yada. So over the next few weeks, I think it'll be a little bit easier to kind of focus more on prep and give my energy to that. So that's it though. Like I said, a lot of exciting things planned and coming up. So I'm trying not to jump the gun and enjoy the process that we're in now. But man, it's good. I'm excited. Like, I'm really happy with how we're looking and how we're taking shape. So that's it for the rambling for today though. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are enjoying seeing me change through the prep. If you guys want a little bit more insight, I do post a little bit more physique updates on my Instagram page. However, I try not to post too much because I want you guys to be able to see the differences week to week. If I were to be posting every day, you guys might not see the results, and that's just because progress isn't always linear. You know, there may be a day where I look gnarly and then I kind of backtrack and then go back up. You know, it really depends. So as I get a little bit leaner and I get a little bit better and start improving more and more, I'll start posting a little more frequently. But for now, stay tuned here. Stay tuned on my Instagram. I appreciate all the love, support. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions about competition prep, lifestyle coaching, personal training, coming to the gym, or just everyday exercise questions, drop me a DM, drop me a comment, drop me a message. I appreciate the love. Y'all stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next one.